black case, alone on the platform, the wind and the rain on your sad and lonely face. Mother will never understand why you had to leave, for the answers you seek will never be found at home, for the love you need will never be found at home. Run away, turn away, run away, turn away, run away. Run away, turn away, run away, turn away, run away. For your soul, for your soul. Run away, turn away, run away, turn away, run away. Run away, turn away, run away, turn away, run away.
Okay, folks, if you're a child of the 80s, you'll probably remember a song by Bronski Beat, and the song was called Small Town Boy, and it's a very haunting song. Obviously, I'm not going to sing it as well as Mr. Jimmy Sommerville will, but I was just cruising around on YouTube like I do on a Friday night, and saw the clip, actually saw a fantastic clip of a gentleman busking in Germany, and he's singing that particular song, Small Town Boy, and then suddenly Jimmy Somerville's walking his dog and he strolls on up and sings the rest of the song with him. So it's a great clip. You'll probably find it on YouTube quite easily if you just Google it. But I thought, I haven't seen too many people try that song on the ukulele for probably obvious reasons, but I thought I'd give it a go. You can find the chords on ultimateguitar.com. It's quite an easy chord progression, so let's get right to it. I'm going to do this all in one shoot because I want this to be a really quick one, and there's a lot of freaking around with all the audio and everything with this because I'm using the phone to record the audio. There it is there. Using an app on the phone because the sound quality on this SJ cam is just absolutely crap. It's a great action cam, or cheap action cam. Does the job really well, HD video, all that sort of stuff, but the sound is absolutely atrocious. So all those SJ people, if you can sort your sound problems out, you're going to be making a really fantastic product. But it's still a good product for the price. It's very cheap. Anyway, enough about that. Enough plugging of cheap Chinese-made action cameras. We'll get on with it. The chord progression for this song is a very, very simple chord progression. I'll just try and get the camera a little bit closer so we can see the actual ukulele and how it all works. Okay, so the first chord in the progression is an A minor, and I usually use the second finger, second fret on top string. And that's an A minor. And then we do a G chord. Now the G chord is the second fret. We use these two fingers here, this finger on the bottom string, the next finger on the second string from the top on the second fret, and then this third finger makes a little triangle, third fret, second string out from the bottom. So I'll do that again. 1, 2, both on the second fret, and then the string in the middle on the third fret. And that's a G chord. And then we do the very sad D minor chord. D minor chord is this first finger, second string up from the bottom on the first fret, and then the two top strings using the next two fingers on the second fret. It's a very sad chord. Sad sounding chord, the D minor chord. And then we do probably the first chord you ever learn, the C chord. And the C chord is the bottom string, 3rd fret. Well, that's one of the ways you can make a C chord. The simplest way. So that is your C chord. And then there's just the strumming pattern. Now the strumming pattern, obviously you could strum it any way you like. You could pluck it, you could do various things. Pluck it. But I would say, I sort of plucked it really. I used a strumming pattern that is not easy to do, but you can probably try and learn how to do it. And so it's down, then thumb, up. Hold on, I'm going to try and do this and try and describe it. So you're sort of down with the thumbs, and you're occasionally catching with that thumb. So just listen to the rhythm of it. Down, thumb, up, down. Oh God. Anyway, that's the strumming pattern. So I'll just let you listen to it, and hopefully you can try and emulate it.
Everything you own in a little black case.
And that's the strumming pattern. So I hope you have fun with that. Give it a shot. You never know. You might enjoy playing it. Bye.